What's up, everybody? Robert Thompson here. Sorry, it's been a while. I think about a month or so since my last video. Buddy, calm down, please. Lay down. You're okay. Admittedly, I don't have any reaction videos or anything lined up. I know that, Tom McDonald's had a couple come out. And a couple of the others that I usually react to. But, this past month and a half has been so awful that it's not been awful, it's been stressful. I suppose I could have waited until December 2nd to do this. I guess it would be a 7-month update for my stroke, but I felt like doing it now. I continue to have these lockups that I've been complaining about, and my doctor's aware. My medical team is aware of these lockups on my right side, my jaw, in here where it meets my skull. It really fucking hurts the last few days, and you probably hear some slurring and stuff that I've not been doing. It's just because my jaw doesn't want to cooperate fully. But yeah, I've been having these lockups still. Very little helps. I don't actually have any answers as to what it is or what's causing it, other than in one of my reviews that I have signed up for. It says there is a insufficient blood supply to my brain. I don't know what that means other than the obvious. And like I asked my doctor the last time I was in there, if this numbness that I'm feeling, especially this particular numbness over here, especially somewhere in here and back here, I'm not a medical professional. I don't know what's correlating this to the lockups I'm having on this side. But if I made an educated guess, it has something to do with it. And like I told my doctor, if that's the case, and if I don't have a sufficient supply of blood, is there something we can do to get a sufficient supply back to my brain consistently? If it requires surgery, so be it. I don't care at this point. Both of my parents suffered strokes while having surgeries after their first strokes. I know what to expect. At this point, I don't give a fuck if I die or not. I need to stop feeling like this. I'm constantly tired. At first, if you go back and watch my other videos, at first, if I say that I'm lucky because I thought I was lucky because I felt like I kept the use of my body when a lot of stroke survivors don't. They lose at least portions of it. But this past month and a half, it's like the lockups are causing muscle fatigue. So this side of my body is always, this arm, this leg, my abs on this side from tightening up and trying to sit up when I'm having one and stuff like that. My jaw. Um, 7 months out and I fucking hurt and I'm tired. My parents both made it 10 years or so. My mom made it was almost exactly 10 years from her first stroke that she passed away. And my dad, he made it a while. And that's the thing, guys, is like, I want to live. I've been trying to work out a little bit and stuff, and my body just can't. It gives out on me. Let me be clear. I'm not suicidal. I don't want to die. But a lot of days I feel like I did die on the 2nd of May. And what's come out of the hospital and what has come of healing myself. I don't want to be like this for another 20 years or 30 years or 40 years. I just don't. Now I'm going off the assumption that I'll likely live maybe another 10, like my mom. The fact is that I'm no longer scared to die. But I do regret not doing certain things, not getting married, not having kids, all that. I mean, I guess you never say never, but who's gonna take me now, you know what I mean? At this point, I want to be healthy enough to be, if I can just go back to regular work and be able to pay my bills and my mortgage and stuff, that would that'd be great. But it's the very end of November going on December. I have one script I'm working on finishing this year, and that's been an entirely different mess. But the truth is I've already gotten to where I'm living off credit cards and stuff, so I'm hoping when the script pays out, that'll get me through at least a couple more months and try to figure some of this stuff out. Otherwise, the bills are going to start piling up, and I don't know what I'm going to do about those. It's weird. At late last year, after my father passed, sitting around thinking about it, the fact of the matter is that surviving isn't difficult. The goal is simply you have to make more money than you spend, however that is. And right now, I'm in the red. I used to hope that something would work itself out by the time I got to this point, but the more I think about that, the more I realize it is what it is. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I have been trying to be more active and getting out and doing things and going to more things. I've done more, close to more in this past year and a half than I have my entire life. I didn't used to really have any interest in going to concerts or any of that shit. I've been to 2, was going to go to 3, but I missed one. I may go down and at least tailgate the Big Ten championship this weekend. Me and a friend. We'll see. I'm frustrated because I feel like there's something still. I've had an MRI and a CT scan and all that. I've been to these scans and these doctors and all that shit. And I still feel like something's wrong. There's something different about this side of my head than the rest of me. There's something abnormal that I feel, and either nobody's seen anything, or nobody cares, and that's frustrating. Other than that, I've been looking for possible roommates. Not intensely, but it gets harder as you get older to find people still interested in buying in, I guess. Which is fine. I still have I have Thanos, my dog, and he's been great. He's helped me. I have fallen twice in the past month. One of them I hit my head pretty hard while having lockups. It kind of sucks because that is new, and so I've been using a cane to get around a little bit easier sometimes on my worst days. I've also been looking into what my doctor suggested, which is potential disability, or SSDI and SSI. I know they're 2 different things, and like I told him, the fact of the matter is, I don't think I'll be able to get actual disability SSDI. I don't think I have enough work credits. which is fine, I guess. But SSI I should qualify for. I did contact a lawyer's office. I sent them a message tonight. It's Sunday, but I figured they'll get to it soon this week. Because I know, like, my parents filed for all of this stuff too over the years, and they ended up having to get they had to get lawyers and everything, and like just the simple thought of going through this whole process on my own is just, it's exhausting just to think about. And even then, you know, that SSI is just supplemental income. It's not enough to live off of. So I don't know what I'm going to do. The only thing I spend money on other than me, or other than the animals, is just me buying. I have one hobby, and that's, you know, action figures. And I've already cut back on that, so that expense is gone. But it's still not enough, so we'll see. And even still, you know, it's kind of hard to be like, stop doing this when it's the one thing that provides me joy in life still. I wish I could tell you all that I'm okay and that, you know, 7 months post stroke, I'm thriving and all of that, and I'm not. I'm not okay. It's the holidays. I'm extremely lonely and sad. Broken and frustrated, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Video's coming up on 20 minutes, so I'm going to let you guys go, but I will try to get around to a couple reaction videos and stuff very soon. I'm going to try to get back into the habit of doing that. It's just, like I said, it's been a very rough month or so. Like I said, I'm not suicidal. You guys don't have to call anybody. You don't have to worry about me. I just don't know what I'm going to do.